Before the war, Cambodia was a quiet country. Villages rested beside rivers. Rice fields stretched flat and green under wide skies. Life moved slowly, shaped by seasons, harvests, and tradition. Most people were farmers. Many could not read, but they understood the land, the rains, and each other. Families lived close together. Elders were respected. Religion gave rhythm to daily life. Monks walked barefoot at dawn. Bells rang softly in the mornings. Phnom Penh, the capital, was small but alive. Cafes, schools, markets, and cinemas existed side by side. Children went to school in white shirts and dark trousers. Teachers were respected. Doctors, artists, and engineers are few, but they mattered. Cambodia was poor, but it was not broken. Yet beneath this calm surface, pressure was building. The Vietnam War spilled across borders. Bombs fell in the countryside. Villages disappeared without warning. People fled into cities carrying nothing but fear. The government was weak. Corruption is freed. Trust slowly collapsed. In the countryside, young men listened to promises of equality and justice. They were told the cities were corrupt, that intellectuals were enemies, that suffering had a cause, that the chaos had a name. Few understood what was coming. Cambodia was standing on the edge of something vast and dark without knowing it. There were no warnings written on the sky, no signs in the rice fields, only silence waiting. The movement called itself Angkar, meaning the organization. To the world, it was known as the Khmer Rouge. They promised a new Cambodia, a country without rich or poor, without classes, without corruption. They said everyone should be equal. They said the countryside was poor and the city was rotten. They said history itself would be erased and rewritten. The leader was Pol Pot, a man educated in France, influenced by extreme ideology. He believed Cambodia could live directly into a perfect communist society. No gradual change, no compromise, only total transformation. The Khmer Rouge grew quietly. They recruited the young. They trained them to obey without question. They taught that family was secondary to Angkar, that mercy was weakness, that enemies were everywhere. By the early 1970s, civil war consumed the country. Bombing campaigns devastated the rural areas. Refugees crowded into Phnom Penh. Hunger increased. Fear became normal. When the Khmer Rouge advanced toward the capital, many people welcomed them. They believed the war would end. They believed peace was coming. They were wrong. The Khmer Rouge did not plan to rule Cambodia as it was. They planned to destroy it and build something entirely new from its ashes. On April 17, 1975, the Khmer Rouge entered Phnom Penh. The city was already exhausted. Years of war had drained it. When the soldiers arrived, dressed in black, carrying rifles, many citizens cheered. Some waved white clothes. They believed the fighting was over. Within hours, the troops emerged. Loudspeakers ordered everyone to leave the city immediately. The sick, the elderly, pregnant women, children, hospital patients, everyone. They were told the Americans were going to bomb the city. They were told they would return in 3 days. They never did. Hospitals were emptied. Patients were pushed on beds into the streets. Some died where they lay. Families were forced onto the roads with no food, no water, no destination. The city of Phnom Penh, once home to 2 million people, was emptied in less than a week. Books were abandoned, homes were left open, meals were left half-cooked. The city fell silent, not from peace, but from erasure. This was not evacuation, it was the beginning of annihilation. The roads filled with people, endless lines of human beings walked under the sun. Some walked for days, others for weeks. There was little water, almost no food. Anyone who stopped was beaten. Anyone who resisted was shot. Families tried to stay together. Many failed. Children cried from hunger. Old people collapsed on the roadside. Their bodies were left where they fell. No prayers, no burials, just movement forward. The Khmer Rouge guards were young, often teenagers. They carried weapons and absolute authority. They followed orders without hesitation. Compassion was dangerous. Kindness could mean death. The marches were not temporary. They were designed to break people physically and mentally, to strip away identity, to erase the past. By the time people reached their destinations, labor camps, collective jungle settlements, they were already exhausted, frightened and obedient. This was intentional. Angkar ruled everything. No one saw Angkar. No one questioned it. Orders came without names. Angkar was everywhere and nowhere. Under Angkar, money was abolished. Religion was banned. Schools were closed. Families were broken apart. Children were sent to work camps. Voices were separated. Parents could not speak freely in front of their own children. People were told they had no past, only Angkar mattered. Individual identity was erased. Even grief was forbidden. Those who wore glasses were suspected of being intellectuals. Those who spoke foreign languages. Those who had soft hands. Those who remembered life before. To be noticed was dangerous. To be silent was survival. Cambodia had become a prison without walls.